How does a buyout of the marital home work in a divorce? Have you ever wondered how a buyout of the marital home works during a divorce? This process can be a practical solution when one spouse wants to keep the home while the other needs to be compensated for their share. Let's break it down step by step. First, the current market value of the home needs to be determined. This can be done through a professional appraisal or by mutual agreement between both spouses. Knowing the value is essential to figure out how much equity each spouse has in the property. Equity is calculated by subtracting any outstanding mortgage or debts from the home's value. For example, if the home is valued at $300,000 and there is a remaining mortgage of $100,000, the equity is $200,000. Typically, this equity is divided equally, but adjustments can be made based on individual contributions or prior agreements. Once the equity is established, the spouse who wishes to keep the home must arrange to pay the other spouse for their share. There are several ways to handle this payment. A common method is refinancing the mortgage in the name of the spouse keeping the home. The new mortgage will cover the remaining balance and provide funds to pay the other spouse their share. Alternatively, other marital assets can be used to offset the buyout amount. For instance, retirement accounts or investments can be considered. In some situations, the buyout can be structured as an installment plan where payments are made over time. It is important to have all terms of the buyout clearly outlined in a formal agreement. This agreement should include the amount, payment method, and timeline. This document is usually part of the divorce settlement and is drafted with the help of legal professionals to ensure both parties are protected. Once the agreement is finalized, the legal process of transferring ownership begins. The spouse keeping the home will apply for a new mortgage if necessary. This process can take several weeks, depending on lender approvals and legal requirements. Both parties must agree on the home's value and the terms of the buyout. If there is disagreement, mediation may be needed to reach a resolution. Additionally, it is essential to consider the financial impact of the buyout, such as the ability to qualify for a new mortgage and any potential tax consequences. In summary, a buyout of the marital home involves determining the home's value, calculating equity, arranging payment, and formalizing the agreement in the divorce settlement. This approach allows one spouse to keep the home while ensuring the other receives fair compensation.